Right here. Yes, ma'am. Woo! A goddamn rush. Okay. Oh, me. Yeah, I think I fucked up here. Hey, welcome back to my channel. This is more of a laid back and impromptu kind of video. But anyways, my hair is getting long and annoying, so I think I'm gonna trim it myself. This is probably gonna go terribly if I'm being honest. I'm gonna look stupid. But while I'm trimming myself up, I'm also gonna answer some questions that you guys asked me on TikTok. I'm actually addicted. I can't stop. I can't stop ticking. So yeah, laid back video, learn about me, watch me f myself up. Let's do it. Let's do it. God damn. Are you seeing this? Yeah, I'm gonna regret this. I'm gonna call my mom in a panic probably. Anyways, well, welcome to the bathroom. Honestly, I don't know the correct way to do this. Would it be a terrible idea for me to just go like that? Or should I like do it up top? Like slowly like scissor off. Let's see. One of the most common questions I always get is how old are you? I mean, I say this in a lot of videos. I'm in college. I guess people don't know my exact age. I'm 22. I turn 23 next year. Or next month, which surprises a lot of people because I'm aware that I look probably 17. They always be doing this shit. Woo! This is stressful as fuck. Let's see, a second question I get all the time is, what's your major? I'm a communication major, but there's different branches of communications. I am in mass communication, which is kind of more like media related stuff. Specifically in mass communication, I'm digital media programming, I think. Which is essentially like production. It's like my school's version of production. A lot of people think that I'm in film too. I'm not. Film honestly seems kind of boof. You essentially watch a movie pretty much and then like critique it and like analyze it and be like, this happened here, like blah, 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 blah. I feel like people do that to begin with in their heads after they watch pretty much any movie. Where did you transfer from? Yes, a lot of people also ask me, why do you have a 5th year? Mainly because I transferred. I transferred from UC Merced in Central California. I was there on a basketball scholarship. I decided that playing basketball at a non-Division I school wasn't worth it for me because playing D1 basketball was always my dream, and then I ended up playing non-D1. You're kind of playing in front of crowds that are like similar size, like a little bit bigger than your high school, and you're just kind of like, why am I doing this still? The deciding factor for me, I mean, it's different for everyone, is I went home for Christmas break and all of my friends were saying how excited they were to go back to their respective universities, not for sports, just for whatever academic reasons they were going for. And I was dreading going back. I was like, fuck, the last thing I want to do is go back. And then after analyzing my life and my life choices, I realized that I chose the school because it was the best fit for me to play basketball and not the best fit for me in general, if that makes sense. There was a question behind that, but I forget. Oh, 5th year. So yeah, because I transferred from a UC, they have different graduation requirements than Purdue does. Even though I'm done with most of my classes in my major, I have to fulfill like core curriculum classes that I missed out on my freshman year. So yeah, next year's probably gonna be big buns, I'm not gonna lie. Christ. What is your favorite memory of college so far? Probably my sophomore year, so my first year at Purdue. I moved into an apartment. I didn't know anyone. I had like one friend from home that I knew that went to Purdue. Other than that, I didn't know a single person. I was really nervous because I don't do that well around new people. I get really nervous. I mean, I'm not diagnosed with anxiety, but I definitely stress big time, especially about social events. I was a sophomore at the time and they were juniors and they became like my best friends. I had a friend group of like 30 people and it was like the most fun. Every weekend there was just something to do. All right, I'm gonna try to chop this up a little bit. This is biggest things, lessons I've learned in college about making friends and being social is that even if you're nervous to do it, you just gotta do it. I don't know what came over me. I remember in high school, I wouldn't go to any social event. I was like, for some reason, just so afraid to go to anything. I completely isolated myself. And then at Purdue, I didn't know a single person. So what I did is I went to the co-rec, which is the gym, the big gym facility. I played basketball every day my first week there. And by the end of the first week, I had like 20 people give me their phone number. And I ended up hanging out with a bunch of them. I became friends with some of them, and then I ended up hanging out with my roommates every chance I got. And then through people, you just meet more people, and then And then a big place that I made a lot of friends was also class. I don't know why, I just like stopped caring about what people thought, and I kind of became like a more goofy, outgoing person compared to like the more serious and like, not stuck up, but I was definitely way more concerned about my image in high school, and I was like, oh, I can't like let these people think this of me. Now I just don't really give a fuck. Damn, it's thick back here. Oh wow, that is a large chunk. Someone on TikTok asked me if I had any advice for getting into schools. Well, with my experience was a little different, where I kind of put in high school all of my eggs into basketball. Wow, I don't know if that was the move. I mean, I don't know. When I got to college, especially at Purdue's supposed to be like a respected school. I mean, I didn't take any honors, 1 AP, and honestly, when I talk to some people or like I read their work, I'm like, dude, dead ass. I think it's especially apparent in people's writing. I'm like, what? It also depends on what you're applying to. Like if you apply to Purdue's liberal arts school, it's probably way easier to get in than if you apply to Purdue's engineering school, and I would take that into consideration. I think a mistake I made when I was doing all this is I would apply for like people's business schools, like top business schools in California. It was just so much more competitive than if I just chose undecided, or like I have a friend that got into UCLA because he put his preferred major as Native American Studies, which was like one of the lowest enrolled majors at UCLA, and then as soon as he got there, he transferred into business. So there's definitely loopholes if you can find them. I'm talking out of my ass, I gotta be honest. Oh, and how could I forget? If you row, it doesn't matter how good you are, you're going D1, you're going Ivy. I swear on my life, there's so many people that I'm like, dead ass, right here, yes ma'am. Woo, a goddamn rush. Yahoo! Doesn't look too bad either, honestly, it doesn't look different at all. And if your haircut doesn't look different, but it feels shorter, that's goddamn perfect, let me tell you. But I hope you guys maybe learned something about me or somehow related what I was saying to your own life, and you got something from it and you thought it was entertaining. I don't know. Again, I'm sorry for such a different style of video, more laid back, but it's hard to get excited about ideas and doing things when you're, you know, cooped up in your house 24/7, like we all have been. So next week I'll come back with something more exciting and adventurous. But until then, I'll see you guys next Wednesday at 5 p.m. Let's go. Oh, and follow me on TikTok.